Alright, hello Virgo. Thanks for joining me for the May of 2017. Does this card want to come out or what? Taroscope. I don't know if you could see how that was just like completely sticking out of the entire deck. This is the Taroscopes for Virgos. Yeah, the next one wanted to come for May. I'm using the my Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation. Excuse me, and then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards as part of the reading. And I also have available on Vimeo the love readings using the Smith-Waite Centennial deck, which is cool because it has a couple extra cards in it. Alright, but let's see what's going on for Virgos. This one. And then one last card for Virgo for May of 2017. This one wants to come too. I'm going to set it over to the side. Okay, let's see here. Boy, that Justice card, boy, did that want to come. That was the first card out, and it was like literally out of the deck. Crazy. So some of you are going through some legal stuff. If you're coming up with some legal stuff with some money, it looks like really good. Or you could like sign a contract this month. You know, something like that. You know, what's happening for Virgos, there's kind of a big thing happening with the astrology. The North Node has been in your sign for a few years now, a couple years, and it's changing. It's coming out of your sign, and it's going to go into Leo. So it's almost like you guys have had to sort of like carry the weight or be the leader of the parade or something, or like kind of be the way because the North Node was in your sign, and now like it's sort of like pressure's off, I think. And Justice can also just be here with this Ten of Pentacles. This could just be signing a contract for some big money. If you do work that you would sign contracts for, that could totally be. What gets me is you have a lot of major arcana here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. That kind of 6 out of the 9 main cards here are major arcana. So that means higher forces are definitely at work. What was I going to say about it? Oh, I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyways, so this is, it looks like with this money thing, looks like some big money. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this big money thing, this is something that you've been struggling with for some time. This isn't just something that just pops up out of, it doesn't feel like it's all of a sudden out of nowhere. This is something that you've been hammering away at for a very long time. And if it is, now remember, Mercury doesn't go direct till after the 4th. So you don't want to sign any contracts or do anything till after the 4th. But after that, it's all clear. But I feel like, you know, this is something that you've been hammering away at. This is something you've been working towards for many months now, I even want to say, in some cases. It's been months or even years. And it does seem to be like it's all of a sudden it's here, it's happening finally. You know, this number 14 really stands out on me, to me, on this deck. And by the way, those nodes are changing on the 11th, if I didn't mention that. It's going to be out of your sign after the 11th. But that 14 really stands out to me. So maybe the 14th might have something to do with it. Maybe 14 is a number, like 14, you know, fill in the blank. 1,400, 14,000, 14 million. You know, you fill in the blank with how many, 14 what? 14, 2 weeks, you know, things like that. That's really standing out to me. Besides your hard work and effort, which you've been working on, there's been angelic forces that are coming into play too with the Temperance card here. So your spirit guides, your angels, they've been working on it. They've been, you know, trying to put things together for you, put things in balance, put things out there for it to really come to fruition, and it is. Now the Hermit is here, and that's sometimes, you know, be a hermit, go within, all that, but I feel like this is the guidance. This is the wise counsel. This is like get a lawyer. This is have somebody look it over. This is get some advice, and if nothing else, just get some advice. it seems as if it's like a big commitment, because the devil's here, and the thing that you're worried about, you don't want to be in bondage. You're concerned about being in bondage. You're concerned about being in, being in bondage. Just too committed forever. And there does seem to be some aspects of it that you don't really like. There's some people that you're not thrilled with here. The Emperor in reverse. This is somebody who is trying to control everything. This is somebody who is bossy, or is the boss, but is kind of a negative boss. And it also seems like there's some situations here with gossip and stuff. I don't know, maybe this is your old work environment that you're trying to get out of, but there seems like that this is not the best environment to be in over here. Maybe for some of you, hopefully this is where you've been, and now you're free to get out of it. But for some cases, this might be what you're walking into. So you might want to use a little, err to the side of caution, because this is saying don't rush into it. I feel like you don't rush into it. Think it over, get some advice, have a lawyer look it over, get some advice from somebody, even if it's not a lawyer, depending on who it is, a trusted, somebody who is, not just Joe Blow down the street, or your friend who has no experience in this. You want to get advice from somebody who's knowledgeable, who has some wisdom. There's wisdom that can be imparted on you that can make this go much smoother and put together the perfect deal, or the perfect setup. You do have the Empress down here. So the Empress is the card of abundance. For some of you, if you're thinking about pregnancy, this could be coming up for you this month. You might find out you're pregnant, or somebody you know is pregnant. But in a lot of cases, I'm just feeling like it's the abundance. Like this is, when you've got Ten of Pentacles and Empress here, this is like some major abundance. This is, having your cake and eating it too. Yes, there's some obstacles to get over here. I'm hearing autonomy, so I feel like maybe you need to negotiate that in, that you have final say, or this person. I feel like there's a way that this person or this situation is no longer, you can finagle it so that this situation is no longer affecting you. Or just to say, like, you have final say-so, like they can't just come in and take it over or boss you around. This person's not going to be able to boss you around anymore if you play your cards right, But it is, looks like some nice money cards for you, and it's something, hard work finally paying off. I think that's, what your theme is for the month, the week, the month, whatever. Okay, Virgo, let me get over here and get your animal totem. Again, if you're interested in love, check out the Vimeo reading. It's a 2-for-1 reading for $2 and some change. I've got the that available. I've got the decks, how to get a reading, everything you can find up on my site, or checking the links below in the description. There's something else I wanted to mention to you guys. Oh, the shipping. If you are interested in working with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck or my Animal Totem deck, and you were discouraged by the high shipping prices, especially overseas, well, they've added some new options. So it's much, much more affordable, much cheaper. You just have to go on the pull down, and then there's going to be other options there. So you can get the deck for much less than the shipping. So if you were interested in it and that was an obstacle, it's no longer an obstacle. Okay. This is Virgo's Animal Totem. The pig. Pig is not a bad card. It's abundance. You got abundance everywhere here. I'm going to write abundance for your keyword. Tenacious, steadfast, bold, independent. Bringer of luck, prosperity, and wealth. Feast in celebration and gratitude. Prolific creation, a time for great fertility. Yeah, it is great fertility. And then this tenacious, steadfast, what was it? Steadfast. That's what I feel. Like, you have been steadfast. This isn't just drops from the sky, like winning the lottery. This is, you've been busting your ass, basically. And that's not surprising with Virgo. And I almost feel like it's just like a send-off from the node being in your sign. Now, they're going to give you this spirit in the universe is like giving you this little kiss, or this little send-off. Like, here you busted your ass for these 7 years, or these 7 months. Well, here you go. Here's your just reward. Be real careful about the final negotiations with this, especially if it's a new job or a business or something. make sure that there's nobody that can lord over you, and that somehow you at least, if you don't have complete control, but at least maybe you have equal control, equal parts here. Don't be careful that you're not just signing your life away and giving away all your power, because you might get yourself caught in something that you're not too happy with, or you can't get out. And you know, it's almost like you did all the hard work and now they're just going to take it over. So that's just a little cautionary thing, but this is a fabulous reading. Ten of Pentacles, Pig, Empress, abundance. Definitely abundance for Virgos this month. Okay, hey Virgos, thank you guys so much for everything you do to help me and support the channel, including liking, sharing, commenting, and donating. If you want to get the Lots of Love reading on Vimeo, please check that out. If this didn't resonate with you, then be sure to check out your Rising and Moon sign for more insights. Check out my website for more information on how to find out, get a reading, or how to do anything that I offer. I have other stuff too that I'm not featured here, other books, other decks. I do the mandalas from your site, from your charts, all sorts of things. So please do check it out. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of May. I almost said August, so maybe something in August for some of you. But great month of May, and I'll speak to you soon.